The necropolis was established in 1832, although the first ever burials were meant for those who were Jewish. The necropolis is situated in Glasgow, right next to the Glasgow Cathedral, and roughly half an hour from Central Station. It is built on roughly 32 acres of land and has around 50,000 burials, but only 3,500 tombs, of which are a significant number of unnamed or unmarked. The necropolis was created following the establishment of the Père Lachaise cemetery in Paris, which was popular due to its large size and picturesque look. Due to this, multiple cemeteries across the UK were established due to the popularity of the one in Paris.
My name is Lindsay. I'm a HND student in film and TV at the Coatbridge campus. Not many. I came down a couple of years ago when I was in my NQ class doing photography. We took photos and all went out as a group and spent time together here.
The site is known by many as the City of the Dead, thanks to Billy Connolly referring to it as so and comparing it to Nashville, Tennessee. The necropolis is also famously known for having the brilliant The Batman's ending sequence shot within it. The director Matt Reeves has called Glasgow's beautiful Gothic architecture comparable to the fictional Gotham City.
Yeah, I'm in Glasgow often. Not as often as some people, but I come in quite a few times. Glasgow's a great city. There's a lot of diversity. You see so many different people, you meet so many different people. It's good to get out. Good shops, good food, good drinks, a great atmosphere.
There are a number of notable burials at the necropolis, such as William Miller, who is credited as the author of the popular children's nursery rhyme Wee Willie Winkie, Charles Tennant, the founder of the Lipton Tea Company and renowned tea merchant. Corlinda Lee, also known as the Gypsy Queen, is said to have read Queen Victoria's palm back in the day. Marlene Gilchrist was the first woman to have graduated from Glasgow University within the field of medicine and also became an active suffragette. The necropolis also contains 19 Commonwealth Service personal graves, which are actively maintained by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. The first person to be buried at the necropolis was jeweller Joseph Levi, who was laid to rest in 1832. The establishment of the necropolis was helped due to the passing of the 1832 Cemetery Act, which allowed for private-owned cemeteries that were allowed to make profits. By 2040, projectionists suggest that nearly 80% of people will prefer to be cremated instead of buried. This is due to many factors, such as lower costs, is generally better for the environment, and takes up less space than a headstone.
I find cremation quite interesting. I understand why people do it. I think it's nice to have loved ones in your house and keep them around and spend time with them and talk to them every day still.
A number of famous people have been cremated, such as Albert Einstein, both John Lennon and George Harrison, Walt Disney, although some say he has been frozen, Christopher Reeve and Kurt Cobain, although that really is only to name a few. In 2016, following the death of musician David Bowie, he decided to have a private cremation instead of a public funeral. This turned many heads as he was a very large public figure, and many people saw the upside of cremation. On Google alone, cremation spiked on the day of his death. Cremation began some 40,000 years ago in Australia with the finding of the famous Mungo lady remains, who was rumoured to be an Aboriginal Australian woman. She was accompanied by the Mungo man, who was also rumoured to hail from Australia. Their discovery in South Wales not only changed our understanding of cremation, but our understanding of how early Australia happened to be occupied by human beings. Relatives of the recently deceased are also allowed to take the ashes of a recently lost loved one. This can be a pro for many, as a lot of people find comfort in having a memory of a recently lost loved one.
I have, yeah, my great-grandparents were cremated on my dad's side. Yeah. I think I would for the sake of everyone else. Once I'm gone, it doesn't matter what I think or where I am. But if other people want me cremated and they want me around and they want to be able to scatter my ashes in a place that I used to love or keep me around in the house, and it's up to them. I would definitely consider it, yeah.
The necropolis is a reminder of what used to be, a massive burial site full of old-fashioned graves. There's not a lot of space in here anymore due to the large size and amount of headstones. So it just goes to show a lot of people are dying to get into here.